Hi, my name is Jess and I'm a thriftaholic. Today I have an amazing garage sale haul, and whenever you do something spontaneous, it always seems to exceed your expectations because you're not planning on it. So today, well actually yesterday, I had planned on going somewhere to do something, and I drove through a town and it was actually neighborhood garage sales. It's a very small town, and for some reason, well, not for some reason, but I've had the best luck finding vintage clothing and vintage in general for a very low price to resell online. So I made a change of plans very last minute, and this is what I have to show you guys today. So stay tuned. Also, if this is your first time joining, please hit the subscribe button down below. I really appreciate it. My big tower of clothes are gonna fall over, guys. Okay, let's get to it. I have like this leaning tower piece though right here. All right. I love NASCAR. It seems to be blowing up right now as far as people wearing NASCAR shirts, like the big bold all over prints. In the 90s, I was really into it. I have never found a little girl's racing jacket before, and I found one for $1. It is amazing. It's got the patches. I believe it has for Daytona and Brickyard for Indy. And then there's a graphic on the back. Was it the Need for Speed? Yeah, it's amazing. It was $1, and I don't even know who it's by. It is faux leather. It's like that polyurethane pit crew. So normally it's a 16. It looks smaller, more like a 4. Normally when I do my videos, I do an outline and I check what things can sell for and give you an idea of how much I spent versus how much I'm going to make money on. But today I'm just going by the seat of my pants, so bear with me and let me know if you prefer this more like unstructured, no outline, raw. Anyways, I initially was going to keep this for my daughter, but it's so big. I am just noticing it's peeling here, so what I will do is I'm just going to continue to peel the orange off and leave the border, and just note that in the listing and you won't really even be able to tell. Okay, I'm just going to make a pile off to the side. This one, I found quite a bit of 90s attire. That's pretty much what I got. Here's Made in USA men's really boxy, oversized V-neck. Yeah, so here's a tag. Whoops. Yeah, 75 cents. Like I said, you cannot beat these prices. Of course, it wants to focus on my face, but there you go. It's a men's. Then we have, I haven't looked this up. It could be nothing, but I remember, this is more like Y2K. It is not single stitch. I'll have to take some Dawn dish soap. I see there's an oil stain right here. It was $1 though. I didn't get it for the saying of no fear. I got it because scars are tattoos for the brave. I love that saying. And the graphics seem pretty cool. I'll show you guys the tag real quick. It is made in USA. It could be, it could still be from the 90s. I'll do some more research. But yeah, for $1, I'm like, why not? I got this near the end of my garage selling. I loved the graphic. If you are from Seattle, Washington, or if you just love this, it is also vintage. It is actually hooded, and I do need to get the sweater shaver to it. If you can see and it does need, there's like a faint stain right here. So it will need a little TLC. It was 50 cents. I'll show you. The hood is also quite pilly, but I have a sweater shaver that will take care of that, no problem. I love it. I'm trying to see if there's a tag, guys. Yes, there is. Okay. Here you go. Pacific style, made in USA. And it is says it's a large, but I will tell you, yeah, I guess you'd say it still fits like a large. It's shorter though, like, it's not, I don't know if it would be completely full length. Okay, this one I probably shouldn't have gotten. I was looking for thread up close to send in, and I couldn't find any really. I'll show you a few. The sweater project, I don't even know if this is worth sending in, but it looks brand new. It's a 1X, and it has this really cute snap detail on the sides, and it was 50 cents. So I'll send that in. And if you follow me on Instagram, you know my #1 clothing brand that I sell myself, like on eBay, Mercari, and Poshmark, is actually LuLaRoe. But I am very selective with what I sell. I don't sell their leggings. Well, I take that back. If somebody gives me LuLaRoe leggings, I will lot them up and sell them for like a pair of 2, or I think I currently have a pair of 5 Christmas ones that are the plus size in my eBay store and Poshmark. But I saw this one, and this is a mustard yellow, which is a very good keyword because a lot of people are going through this mustard yellow color of anything clothing. Last year I noticed almost everyone was wearing mustard yellow. So it's the LuLaRoe full length duster. It's very stretchy, it's large. I usually try to stick with the bigger sizes, like full size does the best for me. That was $1 if I didn't say so. And I'm hoping to get 20 to 25 for that one. Here's one of the very few pieces I got to send in a thread up. So just a nice polka dot loft sweater. And it has the cute little exposed zipper in the back. Here we have, in no particular order obviously, a cute vintage Christmas tree topper. And the reason you can tell it's vintage, which it's quite obvious, right guys? The face, it's a plastic head, and the hair, and there's the back. I didn't pay $1 for it. I don't know exactly which decade. It looks kind of like 60s, but the plug doesn't look quite 60s, so maybe it's more of 70s. I don't know, 50s, 60s. I'll do more research, but I don't know if I could get 20 for it. I paid next to nothing. So there's this one garage sale I was at for at least 30 minutes. It had just totes and totes of stuff, and she hadn't even put it all out, so I was digging through everything that she hadn't put out, and that was one of the items. I mean, I got some really great stuff from her. Okay, here is a vintage Miami Dolphins Crewneck sweatshirt. The collar has the perfect distress and has a nice black fade, and it is by Logo Athletic. It is a large, and it is made in the USA. It's already nicely broken in for you. The only thing I notice is it does have a slight paint mark there. Has the sport logo there, and yeah, it's not as faded as it's showing on camera, but a lot of these pieces I got are faded and worn, but a lot of people don't really care. Some people look for the fade. I don't remember how much I paid for that, probably like less than $1. I'm from Illinois, if you don't know. I'm from Central Illinois, and here is a really cool vintage Bears Crewneck. It's by Fruit of the Loom, extra large. This is not made in the USA. It says assembled in Mexico with parts from USA. I'm trying to think. I thought there was a year on the screen print. Maybe not. Okay, but can you see? It's more noticeable on camera. It's not, it's showing darker here, but there is paint right here. And it's over here too. So it will bring the value down, and yeah. So in the title, I'll put destroyed, or just no, distressed. Because then there's some here. I don't know, if it's not worth a whole lot, I may bleach it and then sell it to kind of hide those blemishes. Here is a vintage nurse tee. So cute, especially with everything that's going on. You know, everybody on the front lines that's risking their health and their life to help others is greatly appreciated. I don't know why I'm showing you the armpit. I don't think you want to see that, but it's single stitch in case you can't tell. And screen stars. Yep. Cute teddy bear nurse in like a heathered gray. What size is this? It's a medium. I would say, yeah, it fits like a medium. Okay, I got this from the one garage that I told you I spent about half an hour at, and they have really cool stuff. I debated about this at first because Nautica used to be really cool, but I didn't realize until I got home that this Nautica puffer is down-filled. It's got the logo there. It's got the zipper pulls. I really like the color blocking on this. It is still very white. The issue I see is that the color has bled. It does have the really cool spell on the back neck, which is awesome. I'm thinking about using Color Catcher and having this go through the wash by itself and seeing if I can get some of that color out. Otherwise, I'll just disclose it. But something else that's really cool, guys, is this is reversible. The other side is like a really cool yellow, and it's quilted. And so then when you wear the yellow side, the back has this part. So yeah, it's down-filled. It's a men's, I forget the size it is. It's not huge. Probably like a medium, I think I said. Yeah, it's a medium. And I got that for $2. Don't know what it's worth, but I thought it was pretty cool. Here we have, no, it's not. I don't even know what I'm holding up. It's Florida State. I don't know, is this the Redskins? I can't remember. I'm really bad at sports, guys. It's got the nice thermal, I don't know if this is waffle knit starter. I'm trying to think if it's USA or not. No, it's made in Korea. Men's extra large, and it is lined, so it's like almost like yeah, it is. It's a pullover jacket, and it's got side pockets. There's the back. What size did I say it was? Yeah, men's extra large, and they had 25 cents on that, so you can't go wrong. This is the first time I found Mountain Hardwear. It's just a women's, like a plum purple. Yeah, it's embroidered right there. Still very soft, not worn a whole lot. Like, I haven't checked this over for flaws. These are still in the bags from when I went garage sailing, but there's the tag. Oh, it's a good size. It's a women's extra large, so. And it was 50 cents. Just nice. It is hooded. I spent $2 on this next piece. It's also a vintage men's Nike pullover jacket, like a windbreaker. It is made in the USA. Or no, it's not. Oh, that's a bummer. I thought it was. It's made in Thailand. But it's got that white tag. I'm pretty sure it's 90s. It's got the swoosh there. I was hoping it would like spell out on the back, but it's just plain. But it was $2, so the next, okay, so all these men's hats, I asked her how much she wanted for them because they are older. They're not super old, and some are kind of beat up, but she said they were free. So I just grabbed them all, and can't go wrong. Like I said, I haven't done any research to see if these are valuable at all or not, and can you see the sweat line? So I don't know if anybody even wants this, but GMC truck, and it's not near as noticeable. Like the black, it shows everything. This is unbranded. It has the plastic lining. Do you hear the crinkle? The tag has been cut out, so I can't see the brand, but I'm guessing it's probably like a made in Taiwan from the 80s. I don't even know where to put everything. We've got a couple of these. I don't know what this is, guys. Do you know? If you do, please put in the comments down below. KW. The only thing I thought was Keller Williams. Like, I think that's a realty company. I don't know. It's not super old because it's made in China. Yeah, who knows? I'll do some research, but this one, I like the color. The patriotic theme. Oh, and here's another one. It's kind of more beat up, though. So I'll more than likely just lot them all together. I wish this had a patch on it. And they cut the tag out, but it's a trucker hat. It's actually insulated. And these denim hats can do very, very well. with a patch. Like if it was a John Deere or another agricultural patch, it could fetch like $75 to $100 or more. They did cut the tag out. I'm so sad, but you see how it's insulated right here. It is vintage. It's got the thick golden yellow stitch. It's got the foam, which is intact, which is great because in a lot of these older hats you see it's like flaking and it always makes a mess. But yeah, it's just plain denim. So I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm on the fence, but they're free. I don't even know what this is. I might just donate this to Goodwill. It's a cheap Diablo made in China. But agricultural hats can do pretty good. I've had decent luck with some that were given to me over the last 6 months. I like the bill. It's this nice gray and blue plaid Salt Lake City Asphalt Express. It's by Otto, O-T-T-O. It's a vintage brand. Here we have Classic Transport Inc. It's a vintage rope hat. I like the font. It's kind of giving me like, I don't know what vibes, but, and it's got, again, that crinkle lining on the inside that makes me think 80s, because again, they cut the tag out, which is very unfortunate. Okay, that is it with the hats, I believe. Now moving on to a couple of purses I got. This one is just screaming like 90s to me. It's a cream and navy blue. I loved the clear plastic handles. It's got a snap and it is just Sonoma, which is still sold at Kohl's, but I think this is like a 90s tag. Just a cute little handbag. I love it. They were $1. These bags were $1 each. And then this one's more of a vintage. I think they call these Bermuda bags with the wooden handles. I could be mistaken. It feels like a leather. Yeah, it feels like leather. At first I thought it might be vinyl, but I'm pretty sure it's leather. It's got these really cool, almost like cream mother pearl buttons. And then if you could see, it was actually stamped by, it says Burlington. I did a quick eBay search and I could not come across any that were stamped Burlington. So this will require more research, but it doesn't even look like the person ever used it. I don't see any signs of wear. So, I mean, I checked some comps and just regular unbranded ones were going for like 10 to 20. So who knows, who knows. This one I probably shouldn't have gotten it because I didn't realize that the sticker was halfway gone. I've sold one of the bigger ones before. This one is NY Lint Corp, and they're actually made in Rockford, Illinois, which is a couple hours north of here. And I saw this sign, I thought, oh, this is cool. It's got the metal body, but after I bought it and like got it home and took it out of the bag, I realized the other half of the sticker is missing. So I'll probably get maybe $10 for it. I think I paid a quarter. Here we have Washington State University. Who is that? Wazoo. It's a big graphic on a vintage crew neck. It is Lee heavyweight. Somebody put a safety pin on here, but the tag is quite washed out. It's an extra large, and it does say made in USA. So just a nice big graphic. I got these Jeff Gordon curtains. If you've seen my other videos, I was highly obsessed with Gordon back in the 90s. Like, my bedroom was everything Jeff Gordon. My landline phone, my ceiling fan, I had border on the wall. That was, I mean, my comforter. It was crazy. These are custom made. They are not, like, this is one of a kind. It's really awesome print. I love the all over. I mean, I thought for a second of keeping these for my kids, but yeah. I have two panels. They are probably like for a 54-inch window. They're not full length, but so yeah, I got two of these for $1. Not sure what I'm going to price them at. Yeah, we'll see. Okay, so this piece I'm about to show you is probably my favorite thing that I got out of the whole day. Okay. It is a vintage Chicago Bulls crew neck, and it even has the trim detail that I love. And it has it on the bottom too. They were asking 10. I was confused because it looks like they reused a tag. So I asked her if she would take any less on this, and she's told me she would sell it for 5. So it's a great size. 2X is like the best size to sell, and it's made in USA. Haven't heard of Legends Athletic, but it is amazing. I have not found any stains on it, which is great, because I swear, like, every time I find this heathered gray sweatshirt or t-shirt, there's always stains on it. So yeah, it's just, I love that. I sold another cool Bulls graphic crew neck, like a vintage one, for about $50 about 6 months ago. But I think the value has gone up since the Netflix series. I forget. I started watching it with my husband, and it's amazing. Like I said, I'm from Illinois, so growing up, I watched the Bulls, like, with Dennis Rodman and Michael Jordan, and I was a huge fan of Space Jams, like, obsessed. So yeah, love it. This is kind of twisted, but these are just a pair of overalls, but they are vintage Levi's for kids, and it's actually, it says jeans wear for girls. I don't see any pink stitching on it or anything to indicate why it would be specifically for a girl, because it's unisex to me. Like, I think a boy could wear this. Really cute with a big patch. I'm gonna see if I can find, yeah, the size tags right here. It's a 3T. It's the stick tags. I'm trying to see if it says where it's made at. Oh, Guatemala, so not US. Okay. This item is probably going to be what I can sell for the most, make the most money. I have previously discussed vintage Oshkosh, baby bagosh, or just like in general Oshkosh Bibs overalls. This is a very rare print. It is teddy bear plaid. Do you see the cut? How cute is that? And it's got cinched legs, and it's got the elastic in the back with the vest back patch. And the thing you want to look for is that it's made in the US. This one is for 12 months, and right there it says made in the USA. So I don't know what she charged me because I got so much there, and she was so flustered because I had so many bags. It says $3, but I don't know that she charged me $3 because she said the kids' clothes, they weren't marked, they were just 50 cents. So I don't know if she charged me. I'm not quite sure. This next one, I love the graphic. It's a vintage men's Yes tee. The dragon is just amazing. It's got the spell out. I did see there was a blemish on it somewhere. Well, maybe it just needs washed. Okay. Anyways, here is the Yes tag. I'm not sure which decade. If that's 90s. It is not single stitched, but that doesn't mean it isn't from the 90s. The tag looks like it is, and it's got the thick crew neck collar. What I loved was not only is the dragon on the front, but it goes across the back. How amazing is that? Like, oh, love it. It's $2. Like I said, I don't know if I actually paid $2 for it. Don't know what I'm going to price it at. Here is a thick lined pair of Tearaway Pants for Eureka College, which is outside Peoria, Illinois. I actually went there for 3 years before I transferred to WIU. It's by Champion. And what's funny is that this college is Christian affiliated college, but they're the Red Devils. Which is kind of weird. They're most known for Ronald Reagan going there. It's where he went to college. So yeah, just some nice tearaway pants. I think they're men's large. Paid $2 for them. I was originally going to keep them for myself, but they're way too big. Here we have a women's vintage mod dress. Is it mod? I don't know, guys. Yeah, and what I love about it, it is plus size. Like, this is probably a 16, 18, like a modern 16, 18 women's. And the print is very pretty. It's like a nice watercolor pastel. And the thing that caught my attention, it was hanging this way on the rack. And the thing that caught my attention was the middle zipper. Or is it metal? Yeah, it's metal. And it says Lucky. I found another vintage dress recently that had the Lucky zipper. It's got this detailed piping. I'm not sure what you would call this, if it's called piping. And it's knee length. There is no kick pleat in the back. Like I said, I haven't even looked inside this. It appears to be handmade, but I will look for tags just to be sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's handmade, but plus size, vintage. It's beautiful. I don't know what I paid for it. Maybe $1. I'm trying to think. I'm missing a pile of clothes, so I'm going to have to come back and find my stuff because I got some more cool stuff. This is a two-piece 80s just like windbreaker outfit for a woman. It has the jacket. I will sell it as a set. Like the colors. Bold Spirit, extra large women's, which is good. Trying to see where it's made. Taiwan. Yeah, it's most likely 80s. Quite loud wearing that. Oh my goodness. This top is probably Y2K. It's an Alice in Chains. I know concert or band tees are like all the rage right now, but it is a smaller size. Like I would say this is a medium, a very slim medium. I would say women's medium. This would be a men's small. It's by it's a Anvil tee, and it's all crinkled up. So I don't know if I can find the size tag on or not, but it's like a, is that an ant? I don't know. It's cool. It's faded. Whatever. Okay. I'm going to have to come back, guys. Alright, I am back. I knew I didn't show you everything. I had hung some up already. The night before my garage sailing, I stopped at a local thrift store for maybe 20 minutes and didn't really find a whole lot. Racks were very bare. I went to a Salvation Army, found a sheer polka dot. This isn't like a pussy bow, but it's got the necktie. 80s. It is missing the waist belt, and I did pay $5 for that, but I couldn't find anything. I found this 80s drop waist dress. I got it because it was it's satin material, and it's very like bold, you know, like the colors. And it's plus size, if I didn't say that. It's got the floral applique, or whatever you're gonna call that. There's a few buttons on the back. It is by Lori Max, which I'll look up and see if that brand matters or not. Most brands don't, but I will just double check. It's got the shoulder pads, like everything 80s, right? Has a kick. Is that a kick plate? No, there's a slit. Here's just a really boring Calvin Klein blouse. I paid $1 for this. It's going to thread up. I just sold a Calvin Klein sweater that was listed on there for like a day for full price. So, this one, I love this, guys. Bite My Worm. Sorry, it's kind of like folded up, but do you see that? Bite My Worm. It's on the vintage jerseys. Tag, made in the US. I would say, by the cut of it, I would say 90s. What size is that? It's a large, men's large. Cute. I don't see any stains on it. It's in quite good shape. Yeah, I don't think it was worn that much. I debated this piece, guys. But I loved the Sweetheart, was that Sweetheart cut? And it's a two-piece. What I liked about this is the cuffs, and it's got a side slit. It's like 90s, which I love the 90s. ISB, I don't know if the brand matters. Yeah, it's $5. Two pieces, and it's made in the USA. But yeah, I loved it. It does have thin shoulder pads that you could cut out, but it's gorgeous. I mean, take the jacket off, and that is like really sexy. It's a midi. Wait, no, it's a maxi. Yeah, it's a maxi. With a slit. So I think that was the last piece I had for you guys, but I probably won't go thrifting next weekend. I say that now, but I need to dial it back because you can't see, but my rack of clothes that I've been having processed has been sitting on my rack for like a month. So I really need to get to it. But thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy. Subscribe if you haven't yet. Comment down below what your favorite item was, and have a great day. Bye, guys.